just me this morning. Okay, so we're gonna have a quiet morning and we're gonna decorate my house. So the plan is to put a back patio up here, which is gonna have a tomato station. The garden next to the house is gonna be all tomatoes. So we're gonna, you can see it's Turkey Day in the background. Everybody looks so good in their little hats. I love it. And it's hard to maneuver when you've got like a tiny little space up here. Normally I would make it bigger and then cut it down to size, but we don't have the patience for that today. All right, I like the color of these ranch boards. And the downside of having these small platforms is there's no space to move around anything. Although I probably could have fit around there. Okay. There's probably enough counter space. So the plan is to throw down a tomato. And then we're gonna have maybe a cutting board next to it. We need some sort of a food mill. And then some jars of passata, which I don't have made. So let's take out, we need some sort of a kitchen so that we can make the tomato jars. Oh, looks like I only have enough for one. Okay, I'll have to make more after we grow some tomatoes in the garden. All right, let's see if we can find a cutting board. Where is the cutting board? Okay, in the meantime, we'll put the, what have we got? The tomato puree. And then I'm going to use the coffee grinder as my tomato mill. We'll see if we come across another item that's better, but for now, it sort of makes sense? Question mark. And let's figure out, how do I make a cutting board? I don't have one. God, why am I so blind today? Wait, there it is. Okay. It says I have one in storage. What the heck? Okay, let's go back and see if we can find it in storage. Wow, it's right there. It's like the third thing. Okay, let's put our cutting board on the table. Okay, cute. We've got our little passata station. Next, what we'll do is we'll put our walls around our little, what are we calling this? A rooftop. Rooftop, I guess. Back balcony? I don't know. I mean, it means we're not going to be able to easily access up here, which I think is fine. It's really just for show. If I ever do need to go up here, obviously I can just move a wall, but anyone visiting is not going to be able to come up here. I think it matches well with the house. And now we'll pick up our tomato starts and we'll get our little tomato garden going. We clearly don't have enough to fill this whole garden, so we're gonna have to grow tomatoes and then plant some more. So we won't be able to finish it this morning, unfortunately, but we'll get a good idea of it. I'll give you a quick tour once it's complete and bustling with tomatoes. All right, got a little stool so we can pick tomatoes from. We'll throw down some little, I don't want that on the stool, I want it next to the stool. We'll throw down some little plant starts, and we'll put a shovel in the garden as well. I'll probably just use the one I've got, and then I'll make myself a new one to use. Actually, we'll put the watering can down instead. I still need my shovel this morning to do my dailies. Now I'll put a little stone fence around the property. Not the whole property, just to help mark off the space. Fencing can be so impactful when you're decorating. The right fence in the right spot can really make or break a build. And we'll open a little pathway here. Put a little bit of fence on this side just to cover some of this grass. All right, looks good. So we will, like I said, I'll plant some more tomatoes after they grow. I'll water them later. Throw my mailbox back here. I'll probably end up changing the color and the style. Alright, so there's our tomato station. We'll probably try to make some more posada jars and then fill up that space. Maybe see if we can find some other items that make sense to go up there. And yeah, I think that looks good. Thanks for building with me this morning. Bye.